Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, The Fate of Atlantis, where we're back in Atlantis itself, in the past, off to right wrongs and wrong rights, but specifically we're here to collect the last of the insight, because that is a thing that must be done. And I guess since this is the last episode of the game, this is going to be the last insight to be collected. The last ability to be modified. What will it do? Where will it go? I could probably look that up right now, but that's the thing with a game like this. Oh, wrong button. There we go. It's that at this point in time, there's probably only so much information. So many guides available. Because, like, the people who already... Like, there's probably tons of material just for the main campaign of Odyssey. Ah, damn it. No, I probably could have gotten him with a stealth attack, but it is too late. Also, if I sound like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. I've just actually tried out Beat Saber for like the first time, and I am incredibly out of shape. Okay, let's get you. Actually, I believe I should probably not worry about trying to take these guys on with the regular fight. I should probably use my healing ability, which is for some reason not active. So, I'm not... Okay, let's wait for this guy to join us. And then, healing ability, unleash. And then, let's take care of this guy. There we go. There we go. That cleared everything up. So yeah, this is the first time I've played Beat Saber. I'm incredibly out of shape. I really need to exercise more, or at the very least, like, I probably should stretch more before actually playing the game, but that kind of stretching is still not going to clear up the fact that I am very, very, very out of shape. Oh, hello. There we go. And it doesn't... Oh, hello. This guy was here the whole time, and he's like, dum-da-dum. Everything's okay. Absolutely nothing went wrong. Actually, that's not a half-bad Goofy impression. Hi, Donald? Would you and Mickey want to go on adventures? Is that it's been a really long time since I've looked at anything Disney or Goofy related, including Kingdom Hearts. Which, Kingdom Hearts is a game that I would like to get around and playing. Oh, hello. There are so many guys just kind of stumbling around. They missed all of the excitement. Cycle 4238. Unusual electromagnetic activity detected on the sun's photosphere. Cycle 267. Sudden appearance of small dark spots scattered across the sun's surface. Cycle 42-149. Sunspots have increased in size and are gravitating toward each other. Cycle 43-331. Sunspot trajectory projections indicate imminent cluster formations. Cycle 44-160. Proximity of magnetically charged sunspots. will result in coronal loops, reconnection events, and plasma release to occur within the next 300 to 500 cycles. And I think that's something that kind of gets on the wayside for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Is, well, for one thing, we don't really have too much information about the Isu, or we have too much, one of the two. But they are immortal beings. So what is their life like? How do they perceive time? Is the cycle just a fabrication of theirs as a means of perceiving time across great lengths? What do I get? Chronos punishment. Ah, oh my, and I've almost gotten all the knowledge sequence. Alright, so let's see what this one does. Oh, there we go. Summon the power of Chronos by creating a dangerous replica of yourself that performs a stealth attack and deals 100% assassin damage to your target. That is weird and really cool. I kind of like that. I'm going to attach it to my other one, and it is going to replace Sparta Kick. Because I don't really need it that badly. And I'm definitely going to try that out on somebody, because that actually sounds really cool. Also, I didn't bother to level up. I don't really need abilities anymore. There is a separate set of abilities I could have been spending it on, but I just wanted to kind of fill up this this whole board. Ah, damn it. I'm one point away from here. From Ghosts of Artemis, so I'm not done yet. But let's grab the ingot from up here. There might be... Yeah, these statues are very poorly placed, considering I got into a really huge fight and nobody noticed. Okay. Now, to get the last piece of armor. Also, I apparently missed this.
How did I not see the world like this before?
Oh!
It's all so clear to me now.
Only 1.6% of people who own this game have gotten this achievement. I'm writing down all that transpired lest it be forgotten. I've given the full reports to Ida. Looking back, I may carry some of the blame, but it only came to pass because of him. Long ago... Oh my gosh, this is, okay. Ida showed me an underground area I never knew existed. As he opened the hidden entrance, what first struck me was the stench. It spewed from the enclosure, and even in the fresh air it overwhelmed me. As we descended and my eyes adjusted to the darkness, I saw one larger room and 8 smaller ones, all completely enclosed and separate. Ida showed me that within each was a human, 4 male, 4 female. They had spent their entire lives here. He explained that the only way to perform his tests was to have specimens who knew nothing of the outside world. They would ultimately and suddenly be shown all they never knew existed. I respected the foresight required for such an experiment, but I now see how flawed it was. That is nuts. Also, even though the whole, oh.
Try to stay out of sight.
My gosh. I'm very impressed that I was not spotted there. Because I should have been. Huh. I wonder, is there an alternate entrance? There's...
You don't want to
Okay, that was pretty cool. Also, in the world of Atlantis, there is no notoriety. Also, unfortunately, it did not do enough to kill. Because I don't think my equipment is entirely geared towards assassination. Also, it is really dark in here. I wonder if one of these guys is going to conveniently come my way. Because that would be convenient. They're not. But this guy's back is turned, which is good enough. Interesting. So I'm going to stealth attack him while he sleeps, and then I'm going to move towards this direction. Nope. Unwise decision. Excellent. Then I just need to confirm the kill, and the last piece of this armor set is mine. Alright, so at this point of the game, I've gotten all the insights, I've gotten all the armor pieces. Like, if I want, I could also try to acquire the pieces of adamant in order to make the other two legendary weapons. And they say it's in these other archives. Well, there's a piece of... No, that's not a piece of... Yep, there's one over in the horse repository. But the thing is, I don't have to do that. And I've been playing this game for probably far too long. So I'm still going to think about whether I'm not even going to bother with this quest. Largely because I don't have to. In the meantime, I might as well start doing these other support quests that I'm supposed to do in order to help out Atlas and his brothers. Ah, alright. I'm guessing he's in the center of this, maybe? Or overlooking it.
The arena seems like a strange place to find an Archon.
Yeah, that's the arena guy. Okay. I wonder what he's expecting of me and why he's surrounded by so many guards. Oh yeah, people are probably trying to kill him. Nope. Not that way. There's nothing suspicious about this.
Thank the stars! I was beginning to lose all hope!
Atlas said you needed help.
You don't understand the responsibility on my shoulders. It's my job to concoct entertainment for the masses. But I fear the crowd have grown bored of my grand spectacles!
I've seen some good plays. And some bad ones.
We need more than a simple play.
I noticed she's got some Isu lines growing on her face and arms.
You think they'll become violent?
My purpose is to keep them preoccupied so they can't be violent.
You need to be more creative.
You just need to get more creative.
The humans are primitive. Their tastes basic. They like life's simpler joys. Blood, atrocity, romance, that sort of thing.
So you need to be creative about it.
What they want.
That seems to be like opposite,
Yes.
be creative, that seems like opposite goals. On one hand, be creative. On the other hand, give them what they want.
Finest warriors. You must take part in my next event.
Sounds like a Pancration. I can definitely help with that.
A Pancration?
Not exactly. But I was inspired by your efforts in Elise. I know you'll do an exemplary job entertaining the crowds as you did then. If we pull this off, we'll be the talk of the city.
It's worth a try.
Alright. Is this just going to be like arena battles? Just like fight a bunch of waves of guys? And then defeat those waves? Yep. Eliminate 2 guards with arrows. Huh.
Our hero's first challenge comes from the walls of Atlantis.
Okay, this is not going to be easy. These, like the crowd, I do have adrenaline abilities related to arrows, but I've never used them, so I don't know what they are. So I've got... let's see. I've got Might of Artemis, which is rain down a burst of arrows around you. Lay down a trap, which that sounds pretty cool. Predator shot, useless in close combat. Blah blah. No. Okay, that's better. And what are you? Shoot a ghostly arrow that travels through shields. Rapid firing. Let's try the let's try the okay. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that was pretty cool, although I used up all of my adrenaline doing that. So let's get that adrenaline back. Let's get some of that adrenaline back. Seeing red? Kill 10 enemies using the Fury of Bloodline ability. Alright. Okay. So, I'm trying to look at... Damn it, that is the wrong ability. That is not what I wanted. Okay, so let us heal. There we go.
shock of Pangration.
Our valiant hero's next challenge fast approaches. A champion bested by none in the city. No mercy, no guilt. Will this be too much for even the Dicastis to overcome?
No, this will be just fine. As long as it doesn't give me, like, specific, things that it wants me to do, I should be fine. And then let's get in close. Alright, that was nice. Did, like, about half damage. That was pretty awesome. That was a lot of stabs. And then I get my adrenaline back. And then I hit him again. Unfortunately, actually, let's see if I can kick his shield out from under him. Yes, I can. Because there was like a, I think, Legacy of the First Blade. I keep wanting to call it Legacy of Fate. Which would be an extremely generic title for anything. But in Legacy of the First Blade, there were multiple enemies that had shields. And those shields could not be destroyed. But it seems as though shields are back to their normal destructibility. Oh, hello. Oh, that glow is the Isu thing.
The champion has been bested! Our mighty Dicastis is victorious and the crowd have spoken. But will she show mercy, or will she spill the blood we want?
If you don't appease the crowd, I fear what Gairos will do. It was an honor to fight you, Dicastis.
You don't deserve to die just for losing.
Our merciful Dicastis has passed judgment. But do not dismay! Our champion lives to fight another day for you, the audience. And here we are!
Yeah, I'm not gonna kill a guy just because...
Next to face our Dicastis' judgment, the very scum that taints our city.
By the
Who are these people?
What is this?
For the good of Atlantis, today bear witness to the guilty and condemned given one final chance at redemption. They will be honored to die at the hands of our guest.
No.
Enough! I am not doing this.
Who are these people?
Fear not, friends. We will make sure justice is delivered.
I'm not your executioner, sir.
Well, that was an unmitigated disaster.
I'm your neutral arbiter.
The problem is that I didn't say fight. I said be as entertaining as possible.
This won't help the relations between your people. The humans will see what's going on eventually.
The games have failed. The humans are restless, and it's only a matter of time before they make their own entertainment. Their hunger for violence is insatiable.
So make them video games.
Surprising them.
I'm sure you have the
Think like a
technology.
human, not an issue.
That's what I tried to do. But you showed the criminals mercy, and the crowd reacted as I expected.
Killing people who can't defend themselves isn't entertainment. It's slaughter.
Their sacrifice helps us keep the peace and maintain order. Or it would have if you played along.
What are you saying, Radiros?
That my grand experiment has failed. There's nothing left to be done but start again and try for better results. The arena must be clear.
He was attempting to do a social experiment. Like, he didn't actually care about...
It's madness.
What is going on? Well, it's... I guess it's not involving me, so long, folks.
Just one more Archon to go. Maybe I should just do their jobs too.
Okay, and now here's the last guy.
Is Azais a physician and an Archon?
So now the question is this person actually... Is this Isu actually helping out the people? Or is he conducting another social experiment?
What have I missed? What must I do?
Azais? You have your hands full.
Vigastis, you're a welcome sight. The only one I've had in some time.
So many sick. I'm surprised that anything can spread in a place as advanced as this.
It's shocking. Nothing I have tried will cure the sick or stop the pathogen spreading. I've lost so many already.
When did you first notice people were getting sick?
At the start of this cycle, it began quite slowly and I didn't think much of it. But then
Okay, if it started at the start of the cycle, then that means there's somebody experimenting on them.
You seem really worried. Have you ever seen a sickness like this before?
No. There are many odd phenomena during this cycle. Plants dying, strange insects, and animal attacks. I worry about what this could signify.
Don't worry. We'll find a way to stop the sickness. Tell me what you need.
Well, there was a device being worked on by a scientist named Consus. Its intention was to rapidly heal injuries and eradicate disease.
What?
Except in practice, it caused disease.
Scientists here have tried to replicate it based on the schematics, but it's still in the experimental phase. And it hasn't been tested on humans.
And somebody is currently testing it on
That's
humans.
the biggest issue. Poseidon has outlawed the use of our technology on humans. I fear that if we don't act quickly, the pathogen will spread across Atlantis.
Okay, so Azais spread the pathogen himself so that somebody would want to use the device to try to cure the pathogen he created.
In Athens, when the plague spread, Hippocrates thought the only option left was to burn the bodies and the sick with them.
You're talking about murdering innocent people.
It's mercy, Azais. Better than even more dying because we wouldn't act.
No, we are not barbarians. We don't waste precious life.
Okay, I wasn't actually sure what that choice... I didn't really think that
Please
choice
find the device
through.
and bring it to me.
Fine, we'll do it your way. Tell me where it is and I will.
You'll find the device in one of the issue laboratories in the Consus archive. With luck, we can save these people before my father discovers what's happened.
So he doesn't even know there's a plague going on in his land? How nice. Now, I suppose while I'm... Is that animal going to attack me? I suppose while I'm here, I might as well
Must be inside.
also collect the adamant ingot. Because, hey, why not? I'm here. Might as well. But first, I might as well map out this area. Nope. Let's go to drop down. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay. I'm incredibly surprised that nobody noticed any of that. But I'll go with that. That said, let's start clearing out some of these other areas. Like this guy who's minding his own business. Huh. And I believe this should have the ingot. Nope, that's just treasure. And I don't actually need to scan more ISU data caches at this point. I mean, I guess I could complete it out for completionist's sake, but... Can I critically... Nope. Okay, that takes care of that guy. Let's see how much damage this stealth attack does in this guy. Almost. Okay, that is pretty awesome. And this guy is probably going to take more than one hit to kill. So long, Captain. Aha. Excellent. So apparently it must be in this room, in this treasure chest? Nope, that's just the ingot. Ah. Because even in Atlantis, they have box pushing puzzles. Not what I'm looking for. What was I looking for? Oh, I was looking for a device that supposedly cures people of all illness. But here's the thing, like, how do you test it? First you need people to get sick, but if people usually don't get sick...
A Nisu device. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
How many Isu devices have you seen? Like, what do you have to compare it against?
And how this glowing cloth is going to heal the sick. I hope Azais is right.
Wait, is that what it is? It's just... cloth? Weird. Alright. Let's see if this cloth will do any good.
I've brought the glowing cloth you've asked for.
It's a nanotech matter regenerator, in fact, but you have it. I can't believe it.
So what does it do?
Now then, let's see what this thing can do.
You just destroyed that man.
What the fuck did you do?
I thought
There
I
is
had
blood on
calibrated
my
correctly.
teeth.
Oh no, what have I done? I killed this poor human. The device doesn't work, and you stole it against Poseidon's laws. What do we do?
Oh my gosh. I hate this man.
This device is dangerous. Maybe Poseidon outlawed it for a reason. I don't think you should use it on anyone else.
I was so hopeful, but you're right. This device isn't ready to be used on live subjects. All I've done is add to the pain and suffering.
Some things can't be fixed with devices or intellect. There are problems even the Isu can't solve.
I suppose all I can do is return this device to the laboratory and make sure the victims are comfortable till the end.
Yes, that victim is comfortably vomiting over there. Alright, so what am I going to tell Atlas? I think I more or less helped one guy, but it was temporarily. The other guy decided to just start murdering people indiscriminately, and the third guy solved nothing. So I'm so far doing great. Okay. I'm not entirely sure why it wanted me to go to the entrance in order to then go back to Atlas. But let's see what he says of me.
Vigastis, welcome back. I'm glad you could be here to witness this momentous occasion.
Why are the Archons in chains?
I invited my dear siblings here for one final lesson in leadership.
It looks like an execution to me.
Every experience in life should be a lesson, including death. You've been to the underworld, so I know you understand what these fools do not.
The Archon's problems are not fixed. I don't think I really care to threaten Atlas. I mean, they are fools.
Careful, Atlas. I am the Vigastis. If anyone is passing judgment here, it's me.
Don't presume to think you can tell me what to do. The authority of your position doesn't extend to my palace.
You're going to murder your brothers? For what?
For order, for peace, for Atlantis.
For Atlas, you mean?
I am the rightful heir to Atlantis. I should be the Vigastis. I cannot defy Poseidon's will, but these fools don't deserve their power. I'll be a better Archon in their stead.
Once Poseidon finds out what you've done, he won't let you get away with it.
That is our way. The way of progress. You are not one of us. I've seen your compassion to those who dwell in this city. Perhaps our ways are not as perfect as Poseidon thinks they are.
Or you could try showing compassion to your subjects.
We have to look after each other, no matter what we're told.
Wise, Vigastis. I respect
I will not kill my brothers for the moment. I better get infinite high fives from these people whenever I see them. And low fives.
Now,
If you're going to one day rule the city, Cassandra, you're going to have to learn a very important lesson.
Oh,
that's what I
no.
get for helping you? A lecture?
Just some words of advice. Nothing in Atlantis is what it seems at face value. The city is old, and those that call it home are even older. You have helped me, Vigastis, and for that, you have my thanks.
This isn't over, Atlas.
On the contrary, I'm done here.
Weird. Also, this ruins my main desire for Cassandra's plotline, because I feel I have an understanding as where Cassandra.
I almost feel like I can hear them speaking to me.
I feel like I understand where Cassandra's storyline is going to go. Because I thought she was just here to master a staff. But if she is here to become the ruler of Atlantis, then that means she stays in Atlantis until Layla shows up. And when Layla opened the door to Atlantis, she was there to pass the staff onward, because that was her only objective to complete. See, what I wanted was I wanted her to exist outside of Atlantis. I wanted her to exist in the real world, so that she could actually show up in other Assassin's Creed games. But if she is locked in Atlantis, that creates a different problem.
Isu device forge, we need to move quickly. You distract Atlas while I sneak into his private chambers.
Atlas is gone. You don't.
Sneaking.
After Poseidon outlawed human experiments, Atlas confiscated a device and kept it. That device theoretically could add a third helix to my DNA.
I've seen what these Isu devices can do. It's not pretty.
I saw a man blow up underneath a blanket.
I found evidence of tests being done on humans that looked promising. In previous cycles, of course, before Poseidon outlawed experimentation.
Just tell Atlas the truth. You have good intentions.
If he's afraid of his enemies hurting me now, what will he think of me undergoing this procedure? Besides, he can't break Poseidon's law.
I'm not sure a good Dicastis goes behind the back of an Atlantean Archon.
I've been preparing for this my entire life. Don't worry. Just keep Atlas talking while I'm in his chambers.
I don't think we have anything in common.
But
What are we
didn't
supposed to
Atlas
talk
leave?
about? The weather?
Atlas is a jealous lover, and he's already threatened by your role as the Castis. Why not play to that advantage? Whatever you do, don't mention my plans.
So basically go in there
Wonders for a
and
relationship.
talk to Atlas
knows
about
it's
how
lonely
you
at the
want to
top,
sex up
Dicastis.
Elpis.
Let's go.
Okay. I can do that.
Science extensively. Once I impart Isu DNA into my body, I should be able to use the device without side effects.
It's the should that worries me.
Remember, whatever you do, don't reveal my political plans to Atlas.
I'll try to hold back. But if there's an option for dialogue where I'm just like, man, that Elpis, super
Trick
hot.
Atlas into thinking you and I are closer than we are.
Are we not
10 out of-
close? What's there to trick?
You know what I mean.
Yes. Making Atlas envious would certainly be a good distraction.
What is... Now give each other high fives.
What are you doing here? With her, no less.
The Castis and I were just taking a stroll, and I remembered I left a book on Atlantean cyclical history here. She'd like to borrow it. Do you mind if I fetch it?
I would totally want to read a book about cyclical history.
Look for it?
No, you two stay here. I'm sure you have much to discuss.
What game are you playing, Dicastis?
I'm not playing any game at
Oh,
all.
what you're talking about.
I'm sure by now Elpis has told you about the nature of our relationship. She's hardly as discreet as I'd like her to be. What business do you have with her?
We're getting to know each other.
Is Elpis not allowed to have friends?
Of course she can have friends. But I suspect there's more going on here.
You have
You're right,
nothing
you're
to
right.
worry about,
Elpis, 10 out of 10,
I have no
would bang.
schemes against you.
Maybe
Swiped
you don't
right.
play games, but Elpis lives for them. I can tell when she's up to something.
Don't talk about Elpis that way. She's not manipulative. She's passionate.
So you do care for her then?
You don't talk about Elpis like you love her.
And you're not speaking of her as if you're merely her casual acquaintance.
You're right, we were high-fiving.
Elpis makes great points about improving the lives of humans in Atlantis. I support
I've
her
already
cause.
lied once in
Why
this
don't
game.
you?
I don't really need
She
to lie
should
again.
Support me.
Yeah, that didn't sound like it went well.
What have you done?
I'm not weak anymore, Atlas. I can rule Atlantis at your side.
This is your doing. You're trying to revolt against the issue with hybrids.
No!
Did she kill Atlas?
What did you do?
I didn't mean to. He was going to kill you.
It seems my brother finally got his due. Is this your judgment, the Castis?
I killed Atlas. It wasn't my intention.
You hoped to rule by his side to ease the conflict between humans and Isu.
He wasn't as supportive of my dreams as I would have hoped.
I support you. You can assume his role as you see fit. I will handle Poseidon and my brothers.
Thank you, Azais.
You can't
Now
go
try
corrupt
not
an
to
Atlas,
accidentally kill people.
and Atlantis can't fear progress.
That's
What's
true,
the
actually.
cycle?
Atlantean politics are even more dramatic than in the Greek world. What will you do now?
I'm not the first Atlantean ruler to take power by force. If the Isu can do it,
You know,
why
she's
not
taking
me?
the death of her lover by
I
stride.
didn't want to start my reign this way.
You started your reign by saving my life. Normally, I do the saving.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it any
Also,
other way.
has she gotten really
Thank you,
tall?
Castis.
That painter is like, he's like, I don't want to die. Just let me do my job.
Elbis will make a better ruler than Atlas. She certainly can't do any worse.
This is true. I mean, Atlas basically sent me on fetch quests to help out his brothers that he planned to kill. Thank you for watching. Questions, comments, recommendations for something to play next? Comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. So long for now.